is Lito playing on the piano. Lito is my husband. We're both from Kawit, Cavite. And I'm Lito Saqueton. I'm from Binakayan, Kawit, Cavite. We came to the States in 1965. We got married in Chicago. But Lito came earlier. He was here in 1963. 63, and trained at Schenectady, and then residency in dermatology at the University of Chicago, and that's when I joined him in Chicago. But from there, well, we got married in Chicago, we had 2 children, and we came back to the Philippines. We were intending to, well, as we say, get rich in the Philippines when he starts practicing there, hopefully. But martial law was declared in 1972, and so with so much soul searching, we said maybe it's time to go back to the States for the sake of the children. But it was a very hard decision. The rest of the family was back in the Philippines, and so we didn't know whether we would last in the States. First time that we came back, when we came back here, we went to Connecticut. We were very lonely, so we said, let's go to the Northwest, where it's closer to the Philippines. And when we came to Oregon in 1974, we used to drive the children to the coast, and we'd tell them, you know, across the Pacific Ocean is our country, the Philippines. And for 5 years, it was very hard on us. We were very homesick. And that's when we started meeting a lot of other Filipino friends. And eventually we formed the Filipino American Friendship Club. And from then, 19 years ago, we're still together. It's our extended family. Our children grew up here. I remember when the eldest started at the elementary school. That is, what was their school? I forgot the name. No, was that Fil-Am? No, the second school, close to home. Well, Jerry was the very first Filipino in his school, and I think the classmates have not really seen anyone from the Philippines yet, and so they were teasing him and asking him who he is. They thought he was Chinese or Japanese. Not that there is something wrong about being Chinese or Japanese, but he stood up and he said, no, I'm not Chinese, I'm not Japanese, I'm Filipino. And they asked, who's that? And so that tells you how much Oregon knew about the Philippines. But from 20 years ago to now, there's a lot more Filipinos, and we Filipino Americans have contributed a lot of our professionalism to Oregon culture, and I think we're very much assimilated in the society now. Oregon is home. When the children are asked where is home, it used to be Beaverton, now it's Happy Valley, and we're very happy. So that's it, from Lito and Mary and the rest of the family.
My name is Flor Landis. I came to the United States in 1957, and I went to Oregon State to study food technology. I worked for Heinz Company for a while after I finished, and met my husband there. We got married and have the children here. We have been married now for 36 years. I am a U.S. citizen, and what was very interesting was when the children were little, they kept asking us why we keep eating rice in the evenings, you know, for dinner. And I said, well, because we are Filipinos. So the minute we got our U.S. citizenship, the first thing that they mentioned to us was, now we can all eat hamburgers. And I didn't realize how much the children thought about this thing, why we are, you know, people eating rice most of the time. We have 2 kids that are married now. We have 2 grandsons, and I am partly retired, and I must say that I love this country very much. I really thought about becoming a U.S. citizen I really thought about it very much. It's not something that I casually just thought about because I've been staying here for so long. I love this country, and I feel like I was very free to do anything I want within the confines of the law, of course. And although I love the Philippines, where I came from, this is where my family is now. And we are very, very thankful for what we have achieved here. And without the help of everybody in the family, I don't think we could have done everything by ourselves. So we love the Filipino community, and they are our source of pride whenever we get together with them. And so on behalf of my family, I really want to say thank you, America.
Hello, my name is Gloria Rivera, and I came to the United States in 1973 under the working visa, and in a couple of years my family, my husband and two of my children followed me here. We have been here in the Portland area since 1975. I am a registered nurse and work for Legacy Emmanuel Hospital. I work in the neonatal special care unit where I take care of premature babies. I love my job, believe me, I do. My husband's name is Julio Rivera, and he is an electrical engineering graduate of Far Eastern University. He works for Tri-Motors Machinery Incorporated in Canby. We have 3 children, 2 of which are already graduates of the University of Oregon, both majoring in journalism. Gwen, who is the oldest, has been to the Philippines for almost a year, although periodically the whole family goes for a visit. And Gwen had the opportunity to teach at the University of the Philippines in Baguio, teaching mass communications and basic journalism. Grace, who is also a journalism major, works for McCann and Erickson in Seattle. As a matter of fact, Gwen works also in Seattle now, working for Progressive Networks. It's a fairly new company that does software, makes software. Our youngest, Jay, is now a sophomore in Babson College in Boston, Massachusetts. He is in the honors program, and he is also the president of his class, 1999. We have been in the Portland area since 1975, so that makes about 22 years, and we have seen we have seen the Filipino community grow into a big community now. As a matter of fact, in some occasions, I see a lot of new faces, and I am just as happy to make acquaintance with the new people around.
The very first time when I came over to America is St. Valentine's Day, 1971, and I'm Paul Ramirez Jr.
And I'm the wife, Ellen.
And wow, Tony, you're the first guy that I met during those years. Okay, when I was just arrived from the Philippines, my aunt, Abing Carino, Frank Gonzalez, and Florence Gonzalez are the one who picked me up from the airport. That very, very first day or first arrival in America, Saturday, and they have this St. Valentine party also by the Hoyt building, right there in front of the train station now. Yeah, it's a train station now, but yeah, the new train station right there. And I remember, well, hey, I tell you, Tony used to be my buddy, you know, and he is. We used to drive around town Friday night, Saturday night, and he's got the Volvo, you know, with Dennis, and yeah, we had fun. We go see the movies, concerts, and then after that we go to that IHOP. They call it IHOP right there by Broadway, right next to Nordstrom, right there by Yamhill.
I remember it was Danny's Fine Foods when you first was hired by JoJo, and you worked as a busboy together. We were washing dishes.
Exactly. I came in Saturday. Yeah, I came in Saturday morning, and then I had a job the next Monday.
Wow.
And I heard I was the best busboy. I was the best busboy, and Danny Rituta hired me, and he don't want me to go to the Navy because he said I'm the best busboy, you know. But well, I gotta go, you know. I have to go on.
Well, you stayed for about 6 months.
I have to stay about 6 months.
We worked together, and we caroused, and we went up
we went
Broadway, and we drove around.
What do you call it? We went to Seaside.
Oh, Seaside.
I like your Volvo, man.
Oh yeah, white Volvo. I remember that.
Volvo. I remember that too. You know.
Well, let's concentrate now on your wife. So
please.
You went to the Navy, and then you eventually came back, and then you went to the Philippines, and you brought your wife back.
That was my.
Now let's go back.
That was my sweetheart before I came here.
I came here February also, February 12, 1977. It's 20 years this month. With my daughter, she was 3 years old then, right, Vanji?
Yeah.
And now I'm a proud grandma. 20 years after. I'm an analyst, laser system analyst, and I love what I do.
Okay, hi, I'm Donna Cavigting, and now I'm Mrs. Donna Faisy. I'm here 6 months already. It's 1997, and I just got my driver's license, and I just got my SS number last week, and my husband and I are buying a house. So I like here, but I miss my family.
Hi, my name is Raul Matarang. I'm the president of the Filipino American Friendship Club of Oregon. I came to America back in 1972 when I was only 13 years old. And, you know, our parents wanted to come over here, to bring the family over here. They were hoping that we'll have a better life here, more opportunities, and to be more successful here in America. And my experience here in America the first 3 months is that I wanted to go back home because there were a lot of things you have to do. You work hard, you have to fix your own bed, you have to cook, you have to wash your own clothes, you have to set the table, fix my own bed. I really wanted to go back to the Philippines, and because in the Philippines we were so fortunate, we have 2 maids to do everything for us, so I really missed it the first 3 months I was here in America. But after that, you know, I learned how to manage, and you know, I worked hard, and you know, went to school, learned the language, went to college, and did a part-time job at PGE, and after graduation from college at Portland State University in 1982, PGE gave me a full-time position. So ever since 1982, I've been working for PGE. So that's been there for 15 years now. And I've been really fortunate. My parents' dream really came true, being successful here in America, having a good job, having 2 families with 2 kids, Liana and Janelle. They're now 11 and 9. And to me, the value about the Filipino American, it's really the respect that we have for our elders, being responsible, being hospitable, and these are the values that I'd like to teach my kids here today. I'd like for them to see the Philippines, where I came from. I think that would be really important. for them and teach them the value of what I've learned, and to be proud to be a Filipino American. That's what I would like for my kids to have, to be proud Filipino American. Thank you.
My name is Milo Tadeo, and I'm presently the PRO of the Clark County Fil-Am Association, and I'm a past president of that organization too, and this is in Vancouver, which is about across the river from Portland. It's just 10-15 minutes away, so it's a good organization. We don't have that many Filipinos out there as we do here in Portland, but it's still an active organization. I came to the States in 1966, and I've been here ever since. My family is here in Vancouver. I have 2 sons and a daughter, and we love it here.
My name is Mila Castro.
And I'm Del.
And we came here in state 1972. We arrived in Chicago, and we moved to Denver, Colorado 1973, and we stayed there for 6 years and moved to Portland, Oregon 1979. And right now I am a full-time housewife and married to this man. We have 3 children, beautiful children, and I am very active with different organizations like the Filipino American National Historical Society, Filipino American Friendship Club of Oregon, Filipino American Filipino American Association of Portland and vicinity, and actually I am the director and choreographer of the dance troupe for the youth group.
Hi, my name is Myrna Pashon Boyce, and I have been in the United States longer than you would like to think, almost half a century. I was born in Lawag, Ilocos Norte, Philippines, therefore I am Ilocano, and we came to the United States and Hawaii in 1948, my 5 brothers and I, and my mother and my father, because he had to open the Philippine consulate there. So since then, my brothers and I have been all over the United States and gotten married, of course. My father has died since then, since 1948. As a matter of fact, he died in 1972. And my mother died recently last year. But my brothers and I have, of course, married, and many of our marriages are interracial. And our children, mostly, I have 15 nephews and 2 nieces, and they are maganda, or they are very napintas and guapo. And my husband and I, and if he would come here, my husband, would you come here, please? We met in Hawaii. Here he is. This is Mr. Ransom K. Boy. Say hello, honey.
Hi.
Oh, my husband and I met in Hawaii. He was the commander at the Coast Guard base there, and I was flinging around in Honolulu, Hawaii. We got married there. And tell the good man how many children we have and where they are, sweetheart.
We have 2, and one's at home raising hell, and the other's in Thailand right now raising hell.
Okay, we have to tell you that our children are 26 and 23, so therefore you figured out we've been married for 27 years. We, due to my husband, we moved all over the United States, but both of our children were born here in the United States, but we have taken them back to the Philippines. Right. Many, many times. Now, I'd like to interview my husband because he has gone back to the Philippines many, many times also. Honey, what is the most impressive thing that has remained in your life or visits to the Philippines about my country?
Pagsahan Falls.
Pagsahan Falls. Nabataan. What do you think about the Filipinos in the Philippines?
I don't know. I could write a book on that, I guess. If you're a sample, I'm very happy with them all.
Oh, and that is a beautiful ending to a beautiful interview. Thank you so much, and we hope that the Filipinos intermarriage and interracial marriages are as happy as we are. And we're going to have our 28th anniversary 2 months from now, April 19th. Thank you so much.